Oh, fake glasses. She's gonna fake glasses, monkeys.
Good morning, tribe!
Hey, tribu.
Why? Why, Thea? What? Come here. Do you want me? Okay.
She needs your love.
Yes, they all need our love. So, first off, I apologize for my grouchiness in this video. I'm having a real rough day, so you'll probably sense a little bit of that. I've told you this like 4 times now, but I have a lot of footage that I need to edit, and I was planning to edit a video today. I had it halfway edited, and I just totally scrapped the video. So I said, Rudy, set up the lights. We're gonna film a video.
It's a good thing I have this amazing beanie to film in. I'm so ready.
Yeah, and I feel like my camera quality sucks, my lighting sucks. I'm just very negative. So, who wants to buy me an iPhone 11?
Oh, you qualify for it. We can get you one.
This just became the best day ever.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I went onto the Sprint thing the other day, and you're ready for it.
I know, but then new iPhones go against my ethical policies of life. Just makes my life complicated. Trying to be a good human is making my life complicated right now.
Go figure.
So let's talk about mental health. We're going to give you guys a health update on both me and the poocher, all in one. So I've had a couple people ask me, so how's everything going? And it just kept, I was like, I would tell them, obviously, I'm not going to be like, just wait till the video comes out. But it reminded me that I need to fill you guys in. And let's see, we have done like 10 appointments, I think. We saw a regular doctor, we saw the OBGYN, we saw the ENT, all of those multiple times, and, well, the ENT once, but all the other ones multiple times to add up to 10. And my diagnosis so far is that I do have PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. And with that comes a slew of issues and problems, almost all of them that I have. And so that is what is most likely causing my fatigue and my hormonal issues, which causes a bunch of female issues. I don't want to get all into that because it's just not necessary. It causes weight gain, and it makes it extremely difficult to lose weight, winning, and it also causes unwanted hair. Yes, thank you, Jesus.
I'm so grateful for a wife that shaves.
Yes, for all the women out there who shave, because I know you're out there and you're all don't want people to know, but I'm with you, and I'm ready and here to say it is okay to shave your face if you have PCOS or don't have PCOS and just feel like shaving your face.
I'm the only beard in the house.
Because it's a lot, okay? I have a full mustache and like half a beard or goatee, whatever. It's cool. We stand united, PCOSers. So, moving on from the beard hairs. What else is wrong?
We went to the ENT doctor, and they tried to prescribe you a medication that helped balance out the fluid in the middle ear. That really didn't do anything, so we stopped.
But, so the problem was, okay, so my most detrimental problems is the chronic fatigue and the dizziness and nauseousness. Well, the fatigue, we found out, boom, that's PCOS. We'll figure all that out. It's going to take forever. There's no cure to PCOS. There's some dietary things, some exercise things that you can try to do to help, but sometimes they help and sometimes they don't. So we're going to be trying a bunch of different things, like we've been doing already, and just praying that God heals me, basically.
Yeah, that's step 1.
So yeah, this other two, the nauseousness and dizziness, has gone down like 85% now that it's not hot. So we don't know if that's like an actual diagnosis or if it's like seasonal. I don't even know. I don't know. I've never heard of somebody else having that kind of issue as drastic as I do. So who knows? I see my primary care again to like check up on me after I've done all these other appointments in December. So we'll see how that goes. We're not really loving the doctors that we're going to, so we're probably going to find a new one. So there's that. And next up on the list for me is to see a therapist, find a therapist that I like. And then also we've been recommended this nutritionist, so we want to do that probably after the holidays, just because I cannot handle too much more right now. Kind of in recovery right now. Now that the dizziness and nauseousness is gone, I've perked up quite a bit, but I still am needing like 12 hours of sleep to even function like a person that would function off of 5 hours of sleep. So yeah, we're just kind of focusing on me resting and healing and doing as much as we can. We had a huge victory yesterday. I drove the car for the first time in like 6 months.
Since we lived in San Antonio.
Yeah, I haven't driven the car since San Antonio, because whenever I would look over my shoulder, like to see if somebody was in the next lane, what was that?
She just itched.
Oh, I would, when I turned my head back, everything would kind of spin, and that is a little dangerous. And it happened when Gabe was in the car, and it really freaked me out. So last night before I drove, I went like this a bunch of times, and everything is still focused. So I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I drove from our house to our church, and it's only like a mile, and I was very familiar with the roads because we've driven them obviously like a million times since we've been here. And so I did it, and it was even a little rainy last night.
Yeah.
So I did it, and I was very proud of myself. It felt like a huge health accomplishment. So I'm very thankful that we are seeing some improvements, even though there's been a lot of frustration and a lot of just, I don't know, vague answers. So, but I feel like we're moving in the right direction, but it's very slow. So we just have to have a lot of patience. I think I covered everything, right?
Yeah, the therapy, nutritionist, yeah, so we're just continuing on. That's what we said. Once we found the stability of this job and our new home, we're going to just go on a journey, however long it takes, to get it all healed up.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. On to the
pooch.
possibly more dramatic one. I don't
So-
know, I'm pretty dramatic.
Dramatic.
I'm drama. I'm just drama.
Drama.
Lettie, baby.
Yep.
We thought we were going to lose her. Y'all, we really, really, really thought we were preparing ourselves to potentially have to put her down. Why don't you tell that story since I've talked this whole time?
So she's 14 years old, which is very old for a dog. And she's been sturdy and healthy as a horse, and which is funny, it's an animal to an animal. So nothing's been wrong, but the last couple days she started limping really bad in the morning. Like she injured her shoulder jumping off the bed, or she was starting to get arthritis, we didn't know. And then she just started slowing down, losing interest, shallow breathing, like all the signs your dog's about to die. I was freaking out like crazy.
Like these two follow us around the house constantly, especially if he gets up and goes to the kitchen. We call her little fatty because she is food motivated 100%, 150%. And she would try to walk down our hall and like go limp and lay down like halfway through. And that is not normal.
Yeah.
She would just, if she had to stand for any amount of time, she would just fall limp and like lay down. And we were like, that's not normal. I mean, she would keep up with this girl all the time.
Yeah.
And she's only 3. So from that to...
Big difference.
Yeah, just having no energy at all. We were like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with her?
And so we kept saying, we got to take her in, we got to take her in. And then it was Wednesday night, I believe, in the middle of the night. She was literally screaming in some type of pain. Not yelping, not crying, like a dog was screaming. It was crazy.
I was crying.
Yeah, it freaked us out because we just saw her in complete
It was
pain.
so loud it woke Gabe up in the next room. And nothing wakes him up.
No, he's a heavy sleeper. So we texted our friend who knows everything. She's lived in Oak Cliff her whole life. And so she gave us a recommendation on her vet. And I waited in the parking lot after I dropped off Gabe at 8 a.m. and made a phone call the second they were open.
Well, we didn't go to her vet. She gave us recommendation for her vet, which was a little further away, and then also a really good vet that she had heard great things about that was closer. So yeah, not that matters, but I'm just saying.
Hey, she told me about it. I looked it up and called, and it was 8 o'clock, and they had an 8:30 available. I said yes. So I ran home. I grabbed my dog, didn't take her to the bathroom or anything, literally just grabbed her and brought her into the house, or into the car. She wouldn't go to the bathroom, she wouldn't move, I had to carry her. And then as I was driving, probably the longest drive of my life. It felt longer than driving to San Diego.
Which was like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it was like a 5-minute drive, and, well, probably 10 minutes. But she was limp in my arms the entire time, whimpering, and could not get comfortable no matter what position. And I rolled down the window. She's normally a dog that loves to stick her head out the window. She'll claw at it. She knows how to open the window herself.
Yes.
And she wasn't doing that. And so I'm like, something is really wrong. So took her in, praise God, we got to see her. They did blood tests, they did x-rays, and they saw that all of her organs were great, minus they did diagnose her with a heart murmur, and she's in the beginning stages of heart disease.
Heart failure.
Heart failure. I gotta look at the thingy again, just because she's old, you know. And then her teeth have always been bad in general. And
yeah. Just to give you guys a little backstory on Lettie, she was found on the streets in Mexico. She was rescued, and at about 2 years old. And then the next owners had her for about 10 years, but it was like a crazy doghouse. They had 2 huge Great Danes and then 2 Schnauzers, one being Lettie, and the Schnauzers and the Great Danes all fought like crazy. When we got her, she had puncture wounds in her from like teeth marks, and when we got her, I actually had the other Schnauzer too, and I witnessed their fighting. I mean, blood, like, it was bad. So when we got her, we knew she was older. We knew she was about 12, and they just didn't take care of her. Like he said, her teeth were terrible. So we knew that we were going into her last years of her life, and we just said, we're going to try to give her the best years, however many they are, but we were prepared mentally for what we were going to get into.
Yeah. So they did say she needs surgery on her mouth, and more than likely she's going to have all of her teeth taken out. So they're going to go in and...
It's going to be a little Gumby.
Yeah, we're going to have to change her name to Gumby. And then the blood work came back perfect. The x-rays came back perfect. They noticed in the x-rays all of her organs looked good, but she had about 3 days worth of poop in her colon. So they helped her go into the back, and even before we left, she went again. So being very backed up and constipated could have thrown a bunch of stuff off.
So we think that that's why she was feeling really, really sick and kind of going limp, was because of the constipation. But since then, I'm sure you're going to say this, sorry, I interrupt him constantly, wife problems. Mm-hmm. She's been still kind of whimpering, not like screaming like she was that one night, but still, I think it's if she's jumping down from the bed, it's too much like pressure or weight. She's 16 pounds, so she's bigger than her, and you can hear the difference when they jump off the bed. It's like, dink, and they're like, dunk. I just spit. But yeah, so we think that hard hitting off the bed is kind of messing with her arthritis, and then that's why she's kind of whimpering in pain. But when we give her pain medicines, they gave us pain medicine for the arthritis. She is just a spring chicken. She still has lots of life, and as long as we see that she's happy and still wants to eat her food and play, then we think she's good to go. Hopefully that will last us more years, because this was scary, y'all. Yeah, and I know a lot of you guys have pets that are so special to your heart, and you know exactly how we feel. Your pets really do become your babies. They take sometimes even more attention.
So looking forward, I built her a ramp that goes up to the height of our bed and all the way down so she can walk up and down the ramp. We're also going to buy stairs because she loves stairs, and she's not really using the ramp too much. She's still jumping off the bed, which is very bad. So we're going to put stairs on my side so she has stairs and a ramp to go down on, and hopefully that helps. We're on this medication for 7 days. I'm going to take her back to the vet on Wednesday, hopefully, and which is, you know, a week from the last time I brought her in. And then prayerfully, they'll give her an additional medicine that she takes every day, or twice a day for her arthritis, because that's really the only thing that's slowing her down right now. Yeah. So that's what we're hoping, that we could just have our little chunky chunk running around the house without any pain, and we'll just keep an eye on it. So pray for our puppies and pray for my wifey.
Yep, we appreciate you guys' love and your prayers and your concerns and your comments. Thanks for checking in on us, and I hope you not enjoyed the update. I don't know. It's a weird update to enjoy. But
enjoy the info of how to pray.
Yes, there we go. All that jazz. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, so we hope you guys all enjoy your holiday and stay safe. We love you guys. Jesus loves you more. Bye, tribe. That's not a baby. That's not a baby. That's a baby.
Is that the bee? Is that the bee?